So standing up nice and tall. Let's just set the spine, ears over shoulders over hips, tuck the tail under, soften the knees a little bit. Let's just grip the hips and start with some pelvic tilts. So just mobilizing into that lower back, lumbar spine moving through flexion and extension. Couple more there. And then find your neutral halfway and release the hands. And then let's move through a side bend. So coming into lumbar spine and waist now. And if everything feels okay, we'll go straight up and over. Inhaling, reaching. Let me get off that squeaky floorboard. Exhaling, coming back. Inhale to reach. And exhale to come back. Couple more. And last one. Excuse me. And then arms come down and rotate. Lovely. We're going to split the stance. So right in front of left, just a small split. Turn the palms up and then scapular squeeze. So drawing the scapulas together. Keeping a soft bend in the knee. Drawing the belly button in. Can we lengthen up through the back of the neck and just turn the head to the right side. And come back center, inhale. Exhale, turn the other way. And inhale, come forward. Exhale, turn, lengthen back of neck. Inhale, come forward. And two more. And last one. Lovely. Arms come down. Give them a little shake there. Change feet. Split stance the other way. Hands on shoulders. We're going to twist. So upper back. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the right front corner. Inhale, come center. So aiming to keep the hips fairly still. Twist. And come center. Can we push the hands forward and come into bow and arrow? Turning, exhale. Reaching forward, inhaling. Exhaling, pulling. Looking over that shoulder. Inhaling, reaching. And one last time. Lovely. Drop the arms, feet parallel, hands behind you, just opening the chest there. Soft knees, and we'll hip hinge. So maintain that length through the back of the neck, down the hamstrings, draw the belly button in, and then exhale on the upward face. So just move through this at your own pace. Inhaling down. Exhaling up. Good. Keep the connection between the shoulder blades. And the next one is going to come down and stay down. So hinge and hold. From here, release the hands, slowly drop down. Bend the knees, scoop the pelvis, and roll up the spine. Good. Okay, let's pick up our circle. And let's bring our heels together, turn out the feet so we've rotated into the hip socket. That should allow you to really squeeze into the glutes, brace into the abs, float the circle up. So just coming across to the diagonal corner. And instead of squeezing your circle on this, because that often loads into the neck, I want you to try and pull it apart. So pull the circle apart, and that should take the tension away from the neck and create a little bit of space. So we don't just want the arms to be floppy, we want to be pulling out on that circle. Let the hip go if it wants to. Couple more. Inhale. And exhale. And last one. Inhale. And exhale back to center. Drop the arms. Give those shoulders a little shrug there. Bring the toes back to parallel. Toe slide knee lift. This time we will squeeze the circle, look through that hole, and come down, and float. Like you're looking through a little porthole, and come down. Float lift. This time, little rotation to the diagonal corner, and one squeeze. Come on down. Slide the other leg, brace the abs, rotate diagonal corner, whoop, and squeeze, and go on down. Okay, make sure you engage that core so you don't wobble like I've just done. Little squeeze into the glute of the standing leg. So we're going to do 2 more here. And coming into my last one, lower half still, upper half rotating, and squeeze. Lovely, drop, shoulder shrug. So 2 different things that we're doing with the circle. One is pulling out, and you'll feel that opening between the shoulder blades. And the other one is pressing in, and you'll feel that in the arms and the chest, okay? So we're gonna rise up onto the toes, get your feet just slightly wider than they were, so shoulder width. We're gonna float up, balance, and try and pull the circle apart. And then we're going to come down, squat, and press the circle in. So we're going to move through those positions. Up onto the toes, pull apart, activate the upper back muscles, come on down, squat, squeeze into chest and biceps. Lovely, keep that moving. Pull apart at the top, exhale. Come on down, inhale, float the arms, exhale, squeeze, inhale, exhale, float up and pull apart, and then we're going to come down, we're going to hold the squat, we're going to lift the right heel and just pulse through the legs and squeeze through the circle. So I'm going 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the heel. Come all the way up onto the toes, pull the circle apart, engage the core. Maintain that neutral spine, drop the heels. This time squat down, lift the other heel. And then we will pulse. Good. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the heel. Coming all the way up, pull the circle apart. And drop the heels, relax. Well done, give the legs a shake. So pad of the circle across the bottom couple of ribs there, just under the bust, and then hold it like you're holding the washing basket. Take the legs wide, toes turn to the corners. We're going to rotate. So I want you to switch on the glutes. Zip up the pelvic floor, inhale. Now exhale, 2 little twists to the right corner. 1, 2. Come center, go the other way. 2 little breaths out. So hips stay forward, abs stay braced, keep that moving. Through the waist, through the spine. Couple more. And last one. Super. Take your legs a little bit wider. Plie down and hold. 3 little twists. 1, 2, 3, and center. 1, 2, 3, and center. Keep the legs still. Watch the knees are not twisting. 1, 2, 3. 2 more times. 1, 2, 3, and center. Last one. Lovely, straighten the legs, keep them wide, lift the circle up, pull it apart, keep that tension on the pull, side bend, plie, circle all the way down towards the floor, shoulder goes back, we come up to center, pull that circle apart, bend left, plie down, Circle on a nice curved spine. Come up to the top. Hold here, inhale. Exhale, pull the circle apart, go the other way. Nice deep plie, head is down. And coming up to the top. And last one, side bend. Plie circle. All the way round. Come on up to the top. And relax, walk the feet in. Lovely, now the pad in between the bust, on the sternum there, as opposed to the ribs, so on a flat part of the bone. And then we're going to grab the circle, interlock the fingers. So we are going to push into the chest and stick the elbows out to the side. So shape of my circle is changing. Let's just do that first. Inhale, exhale, press, elbows out to the side. Inhale, release. Exhale, press and hold. Nose to the circle, soft knees, I'm curling down. Keep the tension on the circle if it's not painful. Nice C-curved spine, rolling up. Easing off on the circle, inhaling. Exhale, press. Nose to circle, start to roll. Now I really like this because I feel like I'm getting a much better stretch, a much better curl into my lower back. So just keep that moving at your own pace. Make sure you restack and ease off. Make sure your elbows stay out to the side. And then as you roll down, circles coming sort of between the thighs. And then rolling back up. I'm going to do that one more time. Easing off, inhaling. Exhaling, pressing the circle. Rolling down slowly. Holding at the bottom, keep the tension on the circle. And then uncurling. Nice and slow. Super, relax. Give everything a little shake there. Can we get rid of the circle and just rotate the spine there? So lots of core engagement when we use that circle. Let's stand on one leg now. Take the toes forward, lift up, and then just flex and point the wrists and ankle. And rotate. Good, go the other way. And then change legs. Forward and lift. Level off the pelvis, squeeze the glutes. So tighten up on the standing leg. Rotate slowly. And then go the other way. Excellent, okay. Let's bring our mat down and then let's come to 4-point kneeling. So I'm gonna bob on the carriage. Take everything with you. So I'm gonna go hog, circle, ball, band. I might bring my my blocks or something to put under my head, up to you what you want there. So coming to 4-point kneeling, and then just rolling the spine through that cat stretch at your leisure. So my spine is rolling through flexion and extension. And I'm going to do a couple more of those. Let me turn this music down a smidge. Make the next one your last one. Lovely. Okay, let's tuck our toes under and let's find downward dog. And push back through the hands. Can we do a slow pedal of the feet? And then just press one heel down and hold. So all the weight is loaded into one leg. Now push the body weight back through the hands and lift the tailbone. Lovely. Switch feet. Press the other heel down. Breathe in. As you breathe out, drive the weight back through the hands and lift the bum up. Good. Lift up that other heel and come back down onto your knees. Release the toes and come back into a shell stretch. Head on hands. Let's take some breaths. Uncurl the spine and let's go for a thread the needle. So bring in the ball into the right hand, load up into that 4-point kneeling position, and then slide the left leg out with the toe tucked under, have it straight. We're going to open the chest and push the ball up on the right. We're going to come down and we're going to thread the needle, let some of the body weight drop into the ball as your left arm goes through that one arm press up. So pushing up to the ceiling. Coming down, threading the needle. Good. Guys, I'm going to add a little leg lift in a minute. So I'm going to roll up. I'm going to come through. I'm going to pause here. I'm going to load my weight into the ball. I'm going to float my left leg. I'm going to bring it back down, and then once my toe's on the floor, I'm going to pull back out of the rotation. So the toe is down when I push up and roll through. Once you've got a bit of weight in the ball, float the leg up, bring it back down, and then come back out of that rotation. So we need to be doing this carefully and slowly. Ball to the ceiling. Ball rolls through, we pause, we lift the leg, we bring it down, and we come back through. Let's do that one more time. Ball to the ceiling. Roll through and find your balance point. Lift the leg up, bring it down, and then come back to center. Lovely. Guys, just sit back on the feet and release the wrists there, and release the shoulders. We're going to change sides. So ball going into the left hand, right leg going out to the back, weight loading forward. So let's just have some rotations without lifting the leg first, just to warm up that area. Inhaling as we push up, exhaling as we roll through. And then when you're ready, you're going to pause at the bottom, find your stability first, and then lift the leg, tap it down. Once the toe is back on the floor, you pull back out of the rotation. But make sure they're two separate moves so that you're nice and stable. And one move per breath. So upper body is still before lifting the right leg. And I'm going to do one more set. Lovely. I'm going to get rid of the ball. I'm going to put my feet together, knees out wide. I'm going to sit back on my feet with my arms extended. My chest is down, and I'm just taking some breaths. I'm going to stay in this position, and then I'm going to draw my hands all the way to my ankles, and hands to my feet, let my shoulders drop. And then hands coming under the shoulders, support the body weight, uncurl the spine. Good, coming down onto the bottom and onto the back. So we're going to take our circle with us. I'm all entangled. And guys, the pad is going to go where your head block would go. So on the wide part of your head, okay? Now, options for holding the circle. You can either hold the sides of it with your elbows tucked in, and that's going to go more into your biceps, or you can push your palms into the pad, and that goes a little bit more into the shoulders. So it might be once you start that you need to adjust your position. So just going around my neck, I'm going to roll down, and I'm going to get my head, excuse me, on that pad. I'm going to start by pushing into the top pad. My head is heavy on the circle, So the muscles in my neck are completely switched off. Let's take a breath in. As you breathe out, roll up for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice and smooth. Down, 2, 3, 4. So a slow breath out as you roll up, drawing down on the belly button, and a slow breath in as you lower. And I want you to keep it as slow as it is now. I want you to maintain a space between the chin and the chest. And if your hands are not comfy on that top pad, change to an overhand grip. That's where I'm going. And then we use our biceps a little bit more to pull ourselves up. So if everything's feeling okay, guys, find tabletop with your legs. Knees over hips, and then we're rolling up slowly. We're imprinting into the lumbar spine, but we are not tilting the pelvis. Knees are over hips. You can start to add a single leg stretch to this. So still curling up with a long, slow breath out. And a long, slow breath in. So have your arms in a position you can live with, and then come up and hold here. Lovely. Toes to the ceiling, head is lifted, shoulders are lifted, straight leg scissor. Exhaling on the switch. 10, 9, 8. I'm going to change my hand position. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on, all the way down. Lovely. Take the circle from under your head. Pop something under your neck if you need it. And then just while we release, let's go right hand, right foot, and just find the hamstring stretch on your right leg there. And you can slide that left leg away if you want. You could maybe hold the sides of your circle. So think about pushing the right heel up towards the ceiling. And then bend that right knee and change to the left foot. So 1 or 2 hands on the circle, doesn't matter. Slide the right leg away. Bring the stretch to the left hamstring. Push the left heel to the ceiling, pull the toes back. And then we are bending the knee and slipping the foot out of the circle. Lovely. Pop your circle down and grab your ball. Good. I want you to take your ball and wedge it behind the left knee. And then give it a squeeze. Super. Fingertips to the base of the skull, open the chest. Lift the head and shoulders up. Now just the right leg, extend it out, pull the left knee into the chest. Then take your left toe to the floor and kick your right leg up. So your right leg is staying straight, your left knee is staying bent, and legs are passing each other. Now you can drop your head down if you need to. So we really have to think about keeping one bent, one straight. Super. 5, keep squeezing on that ball. 4, 3, 2, last one. Lovely, come on down, grab the ball, just have a little circle there. Have a breather, we've got the other leg to do. So ball wedges in behind the right leg. Left leg lifts. Fingers come to the base of the skull, open the chest. Stretch the left leg away. Lower it towards the floor. Lift the head and shoulders. And then we kick the left leg up and tap the right toe down. And then the legs continue to pass each other. So 1 breath cycle, inhale, exhale as you switch. Lifting shoulders higher if you can, but equally taking that head back down if you need to. So 5, drawing down on the abdominals, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Lovely, come on down, lose the ball. Hug the knees in and circle the pelvis around there. Super, let's place the feet down and let's just have some pelvic tilts here. Bring some movement back to that lower back. And then let's do one more here. Let's do corkscrew. So if you feel okay, put your legs inside your circle with the pad on the outside of your shin. And then we're pushing outwards rather than inwards. Okay, arms are out to the side in a low V, or hands could be on the rib cage. So pressing out on the circle, drop halfway to the right, inhale, exhale, come back and go the other way. Make any adjustments you feel like you want to make. Keep pushing out on the circle. Let's go into the rotation. So I'm going to go side drop, circle towards the end of the mat. It's a double leg kick up the center. Side drop, circle to the end of the mat. Kick up the center. So let's continue to do this in our own time. 1 breath in and out per circle. So inhaling as you side bend, exhaling through the circle. Let's have 4 more. So 4. Inhale, exhale. 3, there will be movement through the back, which is fine, as long as your core is engaged and there is no back pain. Come up to center, take the circle on the inside of your calves now. Give it a little squeeze, and we're going round for 6 more. So hands back on the rib cage, side bend, circle squeeze. So we were working outer thighs before, now inner thighs. So 6, squeezing on the return phase, 5, 4, little squeeze at the top, and little squeeze at the bottom. So I've got 2 to go. Shoulders are still down. Once you have done your final one to the left, grab that circle, well done. 2 feet on the floor, knees bent. Just pop right hand, right foot in the circle, and then drop the left knee left and the right leg right. So we release the inner thigh from squeezing that circle. So I'm feeling the stretch down the inner thigh, more on the right than the left, but the left knee is dropped. Coming back to center, left foot, left hand. Drop the right knee right, drop the left leg left. So stretching down the inner thigh. Keeping the spine level, back of the pelvis, back of the shoulders on the mat. And then coming back to center, slipping the foot out of the circle. Super. Okay, let's come back over onto all fours. And this time we're going to put the ball under the right knee for Superman. So ball under the right knee. And then we want to get the hips level over the ball. So hips are still over knees. I'm going to press into the palms of my hands and I'm going to square my pelvis. So that's going to bring my left knee to the hover position now that my back is flat. So I'm going to extend my left leg along the mat, squeeze the bum and lift the leg, and then draw the knee in. And only if you feel okay, you can take your right hand to a salute or a reach. So our goal here is to maintain the tabletop back as we lift the leg and the arm. If that's too much, your hand can stay down and you can just be sending that leg backwards and upwards. So I'm going to do 2 more here. And then I'm going to extend and hold the last one. I am staying in the balance for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming down. Take the ball away. Cat or shell. Release the spine. Release the wrists. And we'll go on the other side. So ball going underneath the left knee. Body weight loads into the ball and the hands, and so the right knee hovers now to square the pelvis. So right leg extending backwards and upwards, making sure the hips don't twist, feeling the glutes squeeze on the right side. When you're ready, your right hand salutes or floats, whatever feels right for you. Keep the hips square, keep the shoulders square. So exhaling as you extend long, inhaling as you come back. Your eye gaze is to the mat, so the neck is lengthened. We're going to do 2 more there. And then we're going to hold a balance. So hold in a balance for 6, breathe in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on down. Lovely. Lose the ball. Take the knees wide, feet together. Push the bottom backwards with the arms extended. Walk off the right side of the mat. Drop your head down and just pull back and take some breaths here. Feeling it more down the left side than the right side. And then walk the hands through center and off the left side of the mat. Drop the head down and then just take those breaths there. Come through center. Draw the hands in. Uncurl spine. Good. Come down to seated. So let's bring the ball behind us, a couple of inches away. Let's grab the circle and let's bring the circle up to above the knees. So legs inside and pressing out on the circle. Good. So I'm going to sit up tall, inhale. Exhale, scoop, roll, land on the ball, make any adjustments you need to, bow and arrow. But I want you to just keep constant tension in the circle. So I'm pressing out, exhaling as I pull. Excuse me, keep going. Two more. And then next one, last one. Good. Come forward, release the back. Uncurl. Good. Now we're going to put the circle on the inner thigh above the knee. So to do that, you're probably going to have to make this diamond shape with your legs. So I'm going to let maybe soles of the feet come together or big toes come together. And then I'm going to squeeze the circle so it changes shape. I'm going to keep my feet and hips in rotation. So I'm going to sit up, inhale, float the arms, Exhale, come down, land on the ball. There's no rotation. And from here, single arm float for 4. Keep squeezing on the circle, drawing down on the belly button, pulling up on the pelvic floor. 2 more. Last one. And then really squeeze that circle as you roll up. Ease off on the circle as you lengthen. Squeeze the circle as you roll. Bring the tension back to the inner thigh. Single arm floats. So 4. Guys, really focus on zipping up the pelvic floor. 3, 2, and 1. Roll forward, ease off on the circle. 1 more set. Inhale. Exhale, scoop and squeeze the circle. Single arm floats, keep the tension on the circle for 4. Exhaling as you lift. 3, 2, and 1. Rolling forward. Take that circle away. Soles of the feet together and just press down on the inner thighs and allow them to stretch there. Good. And then uncurl. Lovely. Okay, we're going to come down now and we're going to just grab our band and take it with us. Take your ball as well. Lie down on your back first and then take the ball under the tailbone. So we've just worked the rectus abs, the ones that run down the middle. Now we're doing transverse abs, the ones that wrap around. So tailbone in the middle of the ball. Band is going to be in 2 hands. So start by just coming onto your tiptoes, lifting your heels. So you've got that core engagement. Float your arms up over your chest. And we are only bringing the band across the chest. So we're going to take a breath in. As we breathe out, rather than pull straight down, push out. And then just let the band come down as you push out. And then ease off, come back to the top. So if all of that feels okay, we'll do a single knee float as we pull the band down and out. And then come on back up. And we'll switch feet. Single knee float. Let's have a couple more of those. Make sure your rib cage is soft, not flaring. Come on back to center. Just bring the elbows down to the floor for balance. Bring both legs to tabletop. Same exercise, guys. Glue your feet and knees together on this one, so that'll help you balance. Take the arms up. Exhale, pull on the band. Stay in the balance. Come on back up. Exhale, pull down. And come back up. Option to add either a toe tap or a single leg stretch. Let's keep everything long and slow. So let's have 6 nice and slow. I'm exhaling to stretch. I'm inhaling to come back up. 4 to go. Long, slow breath out through the mouth. Long, slow breath in through the nose. Let's keep this moving. I've got 3 to go. 3. 2. Last one. Come up to tabletop. Guys, just pop your band off to one side. Bring your hands down to the mat. Toes to the ceiling. Shoulders relaxed. I'm going to do scissor kick with a pulse. 1, 2, switch. 1, 2. So my hands are deliberately staying down so I can push a bit further into that hamstring little pulse. Going 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees are going to come in, and I'm going to roll to the back of the ball just to bring some movement into my lumbar spine. Oh, that feels nice. 2 more. Lovely. Bring the feet down and then full body stretch over your ball. So slide the legs away, float the arms over the head and allow your rib cage to flare. And then some nice deep breaths into the abdominals. And bringing my arms over, drawing my legs in one at a time, lifting up my pelvis, sliding the ball away. It's going to come into side lying next. So if you need maybe a hug or a block or a cushion, then make sure you have it. I'm not going to use one. I'm going to get rid of my ball. I'm going to come up on my elbow with my knees bent. And I'm just going to bring my circle level with the belly button. Okay? So I'm going to take a breath in. As I breathe out, I'm going to press down on the circle and lift the pelvis up. And then I'm going to do 3 little pulses into the arms. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to drop down. Guys, if that feels okay, your harder option is either to take your top leg straight over your bent bottom leg, or straighten out your bottom leg as well and have the sides of the feet on the floor. So I'm going to inhale, exhale, press down on the circle, lift up into side plank. 3 pumps on the circle. 3, 2, 1. Drop down, inhale. Exhale, press and hover. 3, 2, 1. Come on down slowly. Inhale, release. I'm going to do 2 more. Press, float up, side plank here. Pump the circle. 3, 2, 1. And come down. I'm coming into my last one. Inhale. Exhale, press, lift. Pump the circle. 3, 2, 1. And relax. Lovely. Sit yourself up. Cross your legs. And side reach here. Lovely. Just releasing that shoulder. Inhaling, reaching. Exhaling, coming back. Let's have 1 more either side. And then just come back, rotate and hold the stretch. So just bring a release to the spine. Change direction. Lengthen. Hold. Take some breaths. Other side. So coming down the other end. So if you are happy with 2 straight legs, come straight there. So 1 leg on top of the other. Top leg is in front of bottom leg. Get the elbow right under the shoulder. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, stack the hips. Press into the circle. 3 little pumps. Breathe out. 2, 3. Inhale to lower. Exhale to press. 3 little pumps. 1, 2, 3. And come down slowly. Got 2 more sets. Inhale. Exhale, press. Elbow is up to the ceiling. 3, 2, 1. And come down slowly. Inhale. 1 last time. Press, lift, and pulse. 3, 2, 1. And come on down. Good. Ease off on that circle. Just pop it down. Come onto your back where you are. And we'll have a stretch here rather than seated. So come down onto your back. Take your arms out to the side. Right ankle on left knee. And just rolling slowly right and left. So still stretching through the shoulders. Still stretching through the back. Just from a different position. Once you've evened up there, come back to center and change legs. So open out that left hip, and then you are rolling slowly. Right, left, 4 in total. Once you've done that, we are working with the ball and the circle once again. So the first thing we're going to do is put our legs in the circle. We're going to do a shoulder bridge, and we're going to pull it up to above the knees. Good. And then we're going to pop the feet down on the floor. Good. Now, put the ball in between the knees if you can, or higher up the thigh. Maybe higher up, mid-thigh. That feels good. Okay. Heels coming close to the bum, hands are down. I'm going to roll up into the shoulder bridge. I'm going to float my heels up off the mat. I'm going to push out on the circle, then squeeze the ball. Push out on the circle and squeeze the ball. If you think your ball's going to fall away, pull it up further up the thighs. Pressing out, squeezing in. 2 more. Pressing out, squeezing in, and last one. Press out, squeeze in, and roll down the spine. Good. Little reset. Maybe draw the feet in a bit more if you want to. Heels are down as you roll to the top of the bridge. This time, float the arms up over the chest if you can. Press the balls of the feet down, lift the heels, and pushing out on the circle, squeezing in on the balls slowly. 6, use the breaths. 5, 4, keep the glutes switched on, keep the hips high. 3, 2, and 1. Rolling all the way down the spine. Lowering the heels, lowering the arms. 1 last set. Scoop the pelvis, roll to the top. Float the arms, float the heels. And then pressing out, squeezing in. Pressing out, squeezing in. Inhaling on one move, exhaling on the other. Doesn't matter which way round the breath is going. For 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Rolling all the way down slowly. Bring in the arms down. Lovely. Just slip that ball out and then lift the legs up and take the circle. Right hand, right foot. Stretch that hamstring because it generally gets quite tight as you do that stretch. Slide your left leg away, and now bring the circle into the left hand and draw the right leg across the midline of the body. So I'm stretching my outer thigh. Up to you whether you want your bum to lift or stay down. I'm flexing my foot, pushing my heel away. I'm releasing my outer thigh and my glute. Coming back up to center. Lovely. Changing legs. So left foot goes in the circle. Right leg slides away. I hold it with my right hand and then I draw it across the midline of the body. Now you might want to leave your bum down to get down that IT band. Up to you. Might want to go a bit further. Lift your bum. Flex your foot. Maybe soften your knee. Couple of breaths there. And then come on back to center. Lovely. Okay, slip your foot out of that circle and then roll all the way up to the seated position. Good. So now with our legs straight in front of us, put the circle this way so you've got it between the shins or the calves, yeah, where you can give it a little squeeze, okay? So your toes are sort of the width of the mat, if you like. So toes the width of the mat, little squeeze on the circle so you've got something to press against. Grab your ball, sit tall. So take a breath in. As you breathe out, squeeze on that circle. If you don't like the circle there, it sometimes depends on the shape of the pads. Just try and keep your feet in the corners of your mat. So not together, not too wide. Inhale overhead. Exhale, draw the ball forward, rolling up. Sitting up tall, hold here. Inhale, exhale, rotate one side. Inhale, come back. Exhale, rotate the other side. Inhale, come back. Float the arms up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Come back up, inhale. Exhale, pelvic tilt, hollow out the belly and roll down slowly. So I'm still squeezing my circle, but if the pads are digging in you, then just get rid of it. Maybe even turn it round so that you're not pressing on the pads. So you're pressing on a smooth part of the circle. So we sit up really tall first, we inhale. We exhale, arms come down. Inhale, exhale, twist one way. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist the other way. Inhale, center. Float the arms up into that forward stretch. Lengthen the spine. Come back up, inhale. Exhale, roll. So this can be our last round. Coming all the way down slowly. Taking an additional breath in and out to get you there slowly. Lovely. Inhaling at the bottom. Exhaling to peel yourself back up slowly. Squeeze the circle, pull the ball. Sit tall, inhale. Exhale, arms come down, twisting one way. Center, twisting the other way. Lengthen up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale. Exhale, uncurl. Sit tall. Guys, give your legs a shake. Well done. Okay, last one. Ball is coming behind you. Legs are going back in the circle. So I'm going to push out either on your calves or on the outside of your thighs. Doesn't matter. Come back to that 2/3 position. So the ball is about bra strap level. Elbows are tucked in. I'm going to draw the knees all the way in. And then I'm going to stretch the legs all the way out, drawing down on the abdominals. So like a little teaser leg. If you can float the arms, float the arms. And as your legs move away, arms go overhead. Keep the ball supporting you. Arms and legs stretch. And we come back. 3 more and we're done. 3, 2, and 1. Roll forward. Well done. Take yourself out of that circle. Okay, let's stretch out your inner thighs because they've worked hard today. Soles of the feet together. Press down on the inner thigh. And just take a couple of stretches there. And then come on up, holding on to one leg, stretching the other one out. Cross it over and come into that rotation. So lengthen up through the spine, doesn't matter which leg it is. Look behind you, relax the shoulders, push the tailbones down. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And then release, changing the legs. So we bring that in, cross it over, we sit tall. We hug the leg, pushing it across to the opposite shoulder, bringing that rotation to the spine, pulling the leg across for outer thigh. And then releasing. Lovely. Okay, coming over into a downward dog, just to bring ourselves up slowly. So toes tuck under, find that downward dog, hold it there, give your feet a pedal. And then when you're ready, walking your hands slowly towards your feet, head is down. And then we uncurl with bent knees and a nice curved spine. Come up to the top, inhale. Exhale, arms coming down, shoulders rolling, and spine releasing. Well done, guys. Give yourselves a little clap and come on in.